Hey guys, this is Yoda. Blizzard just announced that dungeon testing will begin today, uh, July 16th at 1 p.m. PST. So that's, in an hour from when I record this. And it ends July 23, which is, according to them, a Tuesday. By the way, July 23 is a Wednesday, so it's no wonder they can't figure out when to turn the servers on at 10 PST. These are the test period may be adjusted, blah, blah, blah. This is the War Within Dungeons plus Ecodome. Here are the changes. Alacrity, so this is the attack speed buff on the mobs. So the cooldown has been increased and the duration is lower, so they're not going to attack as fast, basically. Azakar has to increase to 5 seconds on toxic regurgitation and duration of feast. So basically, it's easier to heal, but you really need to kill the ads, otherwise, like, it's probably going to be a wipe. Before, I think it was 30 seconds, the duration of feast. Now it's 75 and 90 seconds, so the boss is going to do way more damage if you let any ads in the intermission. So it's like more of a DPS check than a heal check now. Warp Strike outside of intermission only takes one player, so that's a pretty big nerf to how easy this boss will be, which was kind of needed, I think. Or how hard it was, I guess. Rift Claw's ability cooldown increased, makes it easier for tanks. Big ups. Arcane Siphon, so this is the haste off at the end that everyone was basically ignoring. You had to channel it for like 10 seconds and you would get a 20-second haste buff. This might make it worth clicking on, we'll see, not sure. Engorge Crawler now prefers players with a debuff. Jabbing Flyer now prefers players with a debuff. Not sure this is going to fix the issue because especially this one, like now you can't dispel 2 stacks at once, but we'll see how it goes, I guess. Alright, big changes to Priory. So Footman health reduced by 15%. They still are going to be worth a very low amount, but hopefully they do another change, I guess. Sharpshooters were worth 5 count, now they're worth 6. Wrathy Knight, enemy force increased by 38%. That is a monstrous amount. I would assume now they're worth 25 because they're worth 18 right now. 18 times 1.38 is like 24 and a half. Although times 0.39 is 25.02, so I don't know why they didn't say 39%. Maybe they just suck at math or something. Disrupting Shout damage reduced by 16%, so they really want you to play Knights. I would not be surprised if the new route, quote-unquote, includes a lot of Knights. Hotshot damage reduced from the Sharpshooters, so Sharpshooters are way more valuable to play now. Emerlands, don't know why they bothered. Light Expulsion was doing too much damage, so this is a good change. Lunging Strike bleed duration reduced to 12 from 18. That is kind of nice. Unfortunately, you will never actually get hit by Lunging Strike if you're playing the correct comp because everyone that can get hit will just be like on a torch and she can't jump to the torch. I mean, technically, like your DK will be downstairs, so the bleed duration will be lower on the DK, but like who cares? But I guess for most of the player base, this is a real change. But for like everyone that does high keys, you just stand on a torch and she doesn't lunge anymore. So yeah, there's that. All right. Those are the dungeon changes. Thanks for watching. Out.